And base, Brian Navarretto, refractor. And Tyler Austin, non-refractor. All right, that's box number 1. So let's hopefully we got all the hiccups out of the way. I can fly through the rest of this. So who do you guys think is going to win this year? I'm excited for some baseball. I'm glad these games started up. We got our fantasy draft. Box is empty. At the end of March. Cards, huh? Nice. Yeah, great first box. I wonder how I'm going to have to top that, huh? Get a super fractor maybe, and we'll be happy. All right, base. More blue paper. Steven McGrawn from the Detroit Tigers. Some more Detroit Tigers going out to Ratliff. That is number 76 of 500. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see if I can get that number. There we are. HD camera. What's it good for, right? All right. I'm gonna let Sean put the blue paper in there so we can move on. And I'll just keep plugging away.
I feel like anything comes up from this heavy, you should probably, penny it.
Yeah, that's fine. Zoe Amante, base. Breakout, Bowman breakout, Binford, not numbered. Base, and more base. Jordan Barnes, let's see, base. Let's see, non-refractor. Oh, got an auto. Sorry, guys, I almost went through it. Hunter Renfroe of the Padres. We've got nice card. I think I actually have one of these. Nope, just a regular base auto. So, yeah, first rounder. Padres are my team. When I buy them, I can get them cheap usually. So I'll put that in a penny. And then it looks like a Pug is behind it, just a regular Pug, no refractor. I don't want to bang on the desk, so I'm going to let Sean put the rest of it in there. So I'm going to put it on the hit cam. You guys like the hit cam? Is that kind of cool? Pug, Brad Miller. All right, base. Got the first rounders, Aaron Judge, Eric Giorgilio, Jason Martin, Ricardo Bautista, and a Colton Wong non-refractor. See, my screen went black. Let me just get over there. Okay. So I can see. Okay, base. Alex Wood, refractor. Tyler Kinney, base. No base. Ace base. Rob base. All right, Kevin Gausman, base. And a Jorge Soler, refractor, and base. Yeah, I don't want to keep you guys here till 2 o'clock in the morning because I just keep liking to look at all the cards. Oh, I see some color in there. So let's see, base. Let me see if I can turn this around. Let's see, it looks like a gold. Let's see if it's an auto. Nope, a CJ Cron. And that is going to the Angels, and that is a 1 out of 50. Wow. That's a cool card. Number 1 out of 50. Sell Miguel Sano, yeah, because he's going to be gone for a while. I don't know, you guys, not all you guys were on here, but I was showing, I got in the mail today, my 2014 Baseball America prospect book. I love that book. It is like my Bible for the fantasy baseball. Base, and more base. Seriously, we in our fantasy league, we draft most of these guys, so I get my jollies off of reading about them. And base, and more base. Yep, Tommy John, done for the year. TJ. It's almost like these guys should have Tommy John before they even get drafted. Seems like it's longer for their career. Looks like this might have some color in it. Maybe, I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm not used to looking at all the packs yet. Oh, we got a refractor. Maybe it was just a refractor. Or maybe it was John Costa's giant head that I was seeing. So, because that is a ginormous. I feel bad for that guy. How do you go home and give your mama that card? And more base. Yep. All right, Phil Irvin. Nice. Non-refractor, base, 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 and all base, it looks like. Am I starting to pick up a better stream here, guys? I mean, it seems like I'm moving a little faster here. Just kind of feel like it leaving me hanging. Base, base, future of the franchise, Oscar Tavares, non-numbered. David Dahl, base, and more base. So who's going to be the hot prospect this year? Is it going to be Buxton? Is it going to be Austin Meadows? We got base, base. DJ Peterson refractor for the Seattle Mariners. And a Jed Yorko, which we gave away a autographed card earlier for free. I believe that one went to Mr. Rookie, I think. Right, Mr. Rookie, did you get that one? What's going on, Whiskey Blues Hounds? That would be Taco. How's it going tonight? We're breaking some Bowman draft here. All right, we got base, base, Steven Strasburg, Bowman first card, base, 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 and a more base. Make him mod status here right now. Another guy we like to do some fantasy baseball with. Looking at all the guys we could be drafting this year. All right, base, base, upside down base, and all base. Oh, yep, all base on this one. I made a giant mess of this. Talon, yeah, oh yeah, no, Talon's one. It's been his time. He's been down there biding his time, so he's due. That team is going to be sick for years. Base, base. Clint Frazier, refractor, non-autographed, which we'd love to pull one of those, right? All base. Walker and Tavares, nice, but Walker could have, they say in bursitis, but what happens if it's something more? That could be his shoulder could be gone. Got base, 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 base. Accord Sandberg base. Accord Sandberg's not related to Ryan, is he? Garrett Cole is amazing. I believe somebody in this room actually has him on their fantasy team. Let's see. We got base, 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 and more base. Oh, there's no lot. I keep opening these first couple packs and getting all the cool cards. Now the rest of this is just been kind of, I don't know. But it's calming me down at least. I'm not all, giddy as I was. Base, base, Kevin Ziomek refractor for Detroit. It's another Ratliff one. And we have a Reese McGuire base. And we are on box number 2 still. This pack's a little messed up. It looks like it got sealed. Well, hopefully the cards are okay. Appears to be okay. We got a base, base. Oh, another one of the ice. Whoops. Looks like card's okay. Hold on, I'm going to take it off here. And that is a Miles Williams, Miami, non-numbered. And all base. Just think O's and A's. Yeah. I told you on the Elite I had that, and the only thing that ended up popping, I got 2 on-card autos from the A's, and I had actually bought them because somebody didn't pay for them. So base, 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 and base. Yeah, the low A's are stacked too. Yeah, the A's are one of those teams that always surprise. Looks like maybe some color or something in here. I don't know. Don't quote me up. Maybe just a refractor base. Refractor of Jacob Nottingham of the Houston Astros. Can you see these cards still good, guys? They still look all right? I mean, do I need to bring them in? I don't want to get too much of a... You got to just tell me what you're thinking. Oh, and Matt DeRosa. Another one of those big-headed guys. These are like kind of weird. The other ones were opening very easy. Alright, base, 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 and Hunter Harvey. Hey, there's an O. It's just base though. Or chrome. not a refractor, not anything else that we're all looking for here. I think we're gonna go top the first box. Base, 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 and all base. This is our last hit was the CJ Cron really, and all right, base, base, base. Refractor of Austin Kubica for Detroit again. The guy who didn't want Detroit is, seems like he's cleaned up a little bit. Okay, that is box number 2. Going to box number 3, and then Paulie will be taking over the second half of this break. Let me move some of these cards out of here. All right, guys, let's hopefully think I don't pick the first 2 packs out of this box, and they end up being the best cards, right? Don't sit there and have to say base for 2 hours. Get excited about something else. O's and A's, right? O's and A's. All right, base, base. Oh, and there it is right there. Kevin Franklin, base auto for the Cincinnati Reds. Not an O's, not an A's, but still a nice card. The other part is base. I'm going to set that down and put this thing into penny sleeve. It's weird. We're in my attic and the light is really weird on this up here because it feels like it's really bright at one point and then it's really dark at another. Sean, put the rest of that down. I'll keep moving so I don't bang on it. It sounds like I'm hammering something. Watch one guy. He started banging the cards on the table. I thought he was going to actually pull out a lighter and start it on fire. We got a blue paper, a Sunny Gray, 413 out of 500. I'm going to put this into just a penny sleeve, and I'll let Sean put it in the other half. Put it by the head cam. All right, and all the rest of it is base. So there's pack number, what, 3 or 2 that we got the auto out of. So, all right, base, base, base. Jonathan Singleton refractor for the Houston Astros. That's another team that might be popping off soon. Houston Astros, a lot of young guys. I got a buddy who he was in the minor leagues, and he's still got a friend that is a hitting coach for the Houston Astros, and he said that Chris Carter was going to be the guy to get last year, and he was okay for a little while, and then he started swinging and missing a lot. So we got base, 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 more base, more base, and another Hunter Harvey, another O's. Looks like you're going to get something, Mr. Rookie. And we got base, more base, breakout stars. We've got Kendry Flores, non-numbered. Mike Zinio, base, base, base. He's just kind of skipping around here, trying to get some flavor. Yeah, he does get the ball. He said in batting practice he was hitting the cars out in the parking lot. You're talking about Chris Carter, right? That's what we're still talking about? All right, base, base, base. Trey Williams, the Phillies refractor. Gregory Polanco, and another Mr. Big Head. All right, we got some base, more base. Ooh, another ice. Adam Landecker of the Pittsburgh Pirates, non-numbered. Still a nice card though. And more base. See some more color. Yep, maybe. No, maybe not. Got some base. Got some base. Got an Albert Pujols reprint card. Christian Yelich, base, base, and more base. Take from this stack over here. We haven't taken one from one end in a while. Again, I wanted to thank you guys for all coming out. We're going to do a couple more razzes, give away some free cards, give away those coupons for the people that bought into the break. This is the first of hopefully many, and you know, maybe we'll be a little smoother. Got base, thick base, base, upside down base, and a Matt McGill base. Well, it's chrome, but we all consider it base, right? Still nice cards though. I think these are the best cards that I have, you know, ever invested into. We got base, base, and all base. It looks like, guys. You guys are making me feel lonely. Hold on, I gotta get this. So it looks like some global message everybody see. Is that Virginia not allowed to get on breakers, or the base, more base? Looks like a pack of all base, guys. All right, that means these other packs have to kind of hit some home runs for me. I wanna leave you guys on a good note before Polly takes over. I gotta, you know, hopefully say that you guys say Kevin is the better breaker. You know, we got a Ryu refractor and all base. Got some base. Oh, looks like I see some color in here, guys. It is red.
That's good.
That is a Tyler Vale of the Atlanta Braves. This is out of 25, number 7 of 25. Let's see if I can get this thing.
Nice.
I always wonder why these guys couldn't get it in focus. Now I realize when you're standing here. So, Tyler Vale of the Atlanta Braves out of 25. Nice card. Does it sound weird if I say some of these cards are pretty? Or maybe my wife will get jealous. And the rest is all base. And another Yorko.
Is it a red sparkle?
Red Wave?
Maybe.
You guys gotta love color, yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
How about some Nationals, Reed? Have you been hitting good with Detroit there, buddy? And I wish, you know, if it didn't sound weird that I bought my own, I probably would have bought them back from you. All right, we got a Marco Gonzalez refractor and all base.
Okay. This is a wave and then it's ice. Okay.
So, Colton Long. Oh, I see some more color in here, guys. And that really is color, I think. I don't know. I don't think it's a reprint card. That is. It is a blue. Hiram Thermo, Tampa Bay Rays. That is out of 99, number 88 of 99. Little ink. Who do you got working, boys? I mean, we didn't do too bad so far for these 3 boxes, have we, guys? I mean,
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah, so he just got that red the ice red.
Yeah, you got the red ice, so not bad cards. Okay, here, Sean, I'm gonna let you put the rest of it down. I don't wanna. All right, base, base, and base. So we are going to do the other half of this case soon, maybe next weekend. I don't know. We're going to get some more. We also have some Topps Jumbo Series 1 boxes that we want to razz off, $15 a spot. So you could potentially, 10 spots, you could potentially get a jumbo box for $15. That's all day. We're paying the shipping. We're paying everything. You just have to pay $15 to try and get a spot. And if you get it, it's yours for $15. All base. Sorry, guys, had to plug a little bit. All base. So we're going to do that right after this. If you guys are looking at it, just let me know if you want to reserve a spot now. We'll put you down. We've got 3 boxes to do, so we'll do all of them if we have enough people to do them. You can buy multiple spots, too. That is base, base, Futures of the Franchise, Jonathan Gray, not numbered. That guy's going to be sick. I'm hoping to get him in our fantasy league. But I just found out Kyle Moran was actually on a guy's team from last year, all base. And so I have the 3rd pick, so it was going to be Chris Bryant, Kyle Moran, and Jonathan Gray. I thought I'd get one of those guys, but now it's looking like I'll end up with Mikhail Franco probably, if he isn't up. Base, base, the draft picks of Mark Apple and Jonathan Gray. Juana Villa base, Jackie Bradley base, all base. And this Corey Dickerson still looks like it's almost like a refractor, but not. You guys still see good? Oh, jumping them down every time you see a Brave? Nice. We'll see what we can do about getting some more of them. Base, 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 and more base. I didn't see any Braves in there for him to jump up and down to, though, so. And I am down to my last 5 packs here, and then I will hand this off to PJ or Paulie or Paul, whatever you want to. Oh, maybe there's something in here. Filter, base, base. Nope, just a Pierce Johnson, non-numbered. Bowman breakouts, base, base, and more base.
You're doing a good job, man.
Thanks. I hope we can keep this up. And it's a base, base. Bill McKinney, refractor. That guy's gonna be pretty good too. And base. Some of these guys that are on here on my fantasy league, I don't want to tell them all the guys I want to pick. I'm gonna start writing names down. Base, base, base. Riley Unruh, refractor for the Tampa Bay Rays. And base. 2 more packs, guys, and I will hand you off to Paulie. Hopefully he won't be as nervous as I am. You know? Base, base. A D.D. Gregorius, refractor for Arizona. And my favorite big head, John Costa. And base. Let's see, guys. Is this a lucky last pack, or what do you think? Some more color. Maybe superfractor. Don't want to jinx us, right? Base, base. And Nick Castellanos, refractor for Detroit. Base, base, and all base. All right, I'm going to let Paulie come in here and take over this. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. I mean, this has been awesome. I mean, hopefully we can keep this up. I mean, we're going to razz some cards. We're going to give away some autographs. I'll let them keep rolling. I'm going to get out of the way. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, what is happening, everybody?